This is the Em DFS Picks Podcast. It is March 2nd, 2024. Your host, AC Smooth, here with you with NBA picks for NBA Saturday. We've also got results from last night, and oh boy, what an interesting night it was. So can't wait to get into that with you. But before we do, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new and watching. We're brand new, so anything you do like that, liking, subscribing, clicking the notification bell, leaving comments, all that stuff really helps the channel get out in front of more viewers, and we really appreciate it, so thank you. All right, guys, what a great night it was at Em DFS, especially for the private Discord. So you want to get into that private Discord because things like this happen, all right? So yes, I did give you the protected Flex Friday play in the video yesterday, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But right after I made those picks, I put this play into the private Discord, and honestly, I would say, you know, making those cards, making those slips later, after I make my first one, you really start to see more plays. So the plays that go into the private Discord, they often hit, you know, and so do the YouTube video picks, but you know, it is what it is. So I gave these picks to the private Discord. I was really confident in the flex play here. Even up the units that I usually play. So you see Evan Mobley hit his PRA. That's a wagon prop, and I've been all over it this whole time. So has the group. So props to the group for putting that prop out there. Jaylen Brown, you know, guards versus Dallas. You know, Dallas has a great offense, but defending the guard position, not so great. So the prior game, Jaylen Brown had quite a few points against Dallas, so I figured that he could get this lowered prop line, you know, with the Demon even. So very confident, took the Demon, that paid off. Miles Bridges, like I said again, prior matchup, previous data, previous history, performance in the most recent matchups against the same team. So just one of those outlier stats that, you know, Philly is weak right now without Embiid rebounding. Miles Bridges is a great rebounder. He can leap. And in the last matchup, he performed well, very well. He had like 18 rebounds. So I really thought, there you go, Demon for 8.5. Sure, he can probably hit that. So I really like this card. Only one that really kind of got me was Kyrie Irving. I was watching this game, begging for him to get this last rebound, and he tried a couple times, but didn't quite happen. But so close. I mean, he smashes that prop a lot. That's why I had confidence in it. But could have definitely put, you know, another prop in there. I think I would have had Isaiah Stewart rebounds as a prop that I selected, so I could have thrown that in there. There was one more, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Also, I'll have to look for it. And then Luka Doncic rebounds. You know, prior matchup, he smashed this prop line. He had like 18 rebounds. So the 8.5, thought that was very, very easy for him to hit, and sure enough, it was. He had like 6 in the first half. So the game got kind of out of hand, but they did stand long enough to hit their lines, which I'm very grateful for. So if you're in the private Discord and tailed, you know, awesome, congrats. You know, this is what we want to do in the second half of the season of the NBA. So really feel good about that one tonight. And then for those that did tail, my video was late, but had to wait for those prop lines to get out. I was waiting for injuries and stuff like that, and I put it out when I could. We had 2 DNPs. So, well, Anthony Edwards, apparently he left the game due to the birth of his child. So congratulations to Ant Edwards. But that was a reboot, so we didn't have to worry about that on the 6-man. And De'Aaron Fox was a DNP. So 2 of my picks, which I was very confident in, they did not play. So we didn't have to worry about them. And then the Karl Anthony Towns rebounds and assist prop line. He did barely get this. It was a sweat, but he got it. Miles Bridges rebounds again. Got that. Jalen Duren, he really, I mean, Mobley was dominating in this game. So I'll remember that for the next matchup versus Cleveland. but he still almost got that prop line. It's something he can easily hit. He still almost got it in a bad game. And then Tyus Jones, if I had just gotten this at 9.5, I barely got this prop in before it was lowered. And that's the difference between a 0.5 lower, a 0.5 in the prop line, that it gives the odds are greatly affected. So that ended up being a push, and we actually made $5 profit. I don't get promotional money back. My $20 will not come back to me in promo funds. It will be straight cash. So loving that. That's a cash 'em. We had 2 cash 'ems. And so if you follow me in the video and you took this flex play, congratulations, you got some profit. And we get to move on to the next day. And if you're in the private Discord, which you should be, it's $9.99 a month. And when I go back to the screen here, any of those promo codes you see scrolling at the bottom for any of those 4 platforms will get you a free month into the private Discord. So use those promo codes. Join us, subscribe here, like this video. We give great picks all the time. I give entire slips. I'm a little bit different from many channels that you watch. There's a lot of great channels out there, but I give entire slips, and I sometimes give you more than one. Sometimes I give the YouTube all the slips first. Sometimes, every now and then, I do that, and then sometimes I'll give the private Discord all the slips a little later. Just a little bonus for the YouTube support. But also trying to make sure I boost this channel. We're brand new. I'm trying to get some views and likes and stuff like that, so that we can get in front of more people and build this up. And so sometimes I do different things there. Hopefully get on cam here. I know I keep saying that, but it's really late and I look like ish, so I'm not getting on cam. But that's the private Discord. We got all the platforms there where we put our picks. Dabble is a great platform. $10 just for signing up using that promo code for free. So you can basically put your first play in for free. The YouTube section where I post all the YouTube videos for the members. We got our cash section. So yeah, we're cashing all the time, guys. Just in the last week, we've hit a lot. Legendary Larison has been really hot this past week as well. So yeah, the two of us have been going shot for shot and giving great picks to the Discord. As well as Tay's been very hot this week, hitting a lot of good bets. And this is just an example of them. So this week alone, I know this was a good day where it's like 1, 2, let's see. I had a day where pretty much everything I put in cash. So I this is on Tuesday of this week. We had a 4-man there with the taco. I hit a 6-man for the group there, 25x my money. And then we're just constantly cashing in on all kinds of props. LS1 tailed me there. Actually, he used a lot of my. I think he may have added a few of his own. Shout out to LS1 for tailing. Always giving love out to the group as well. Another 6-man that I lost by, and it was a Luca wagon prop. That was just unfortunately didn't hit. I should have taken his PRA. That would have been another 25x. So just really giving great picks out. That was another 0.5 hook for. That would have been a 10x because of the reboot, but solid picks, guys. I give out entire slips, not just picks. It is more challenging that way. It really is. So, but that's what I do. So I like to challenge myself here. But giving out great cards. You see Larry's in here smacking big time. So gotta love it. Gotta love that kind of stuff. So. You want to join that private Discord, guys? It's $9.99 a month unless you use the promo code scrolling at the bottom. And so we'll go over to today's picks where you will see these promo codes. And let me change the date here because it's no longer Flex Friday. So a great Flex Friday in the dust. Moving on to NBA Saturday. we have some picks here for you. So I've given you 4 picks tonight. I'm giving you one entire slip. The rest, yeah, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's make it today. Since we hit in the private Discord, got some money last night, or should have if they told me. We will give all of the picks out to the YouTube video, and I'll make the private Discord guys watch my video. All right, so these are the 4 picks, guys, that I like the most. And this is the first card that I've submitted. Okay, so first up, we've got Jimmy Butler, more than 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We've got Jabari Smith Jr., more than 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We've got LeBron James going less than 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And John Collins going more than 8.5 rebounds. So this is probably my favorite card. It is the first card. Seems like the first card's always your favorite, but then you realize you end up getting smarter in the second and third cards. So, but I really do like this card. Jimmy Butler going against Utah. I feel like the small forward, shooting guard, point guard positions really can take advantage of Utah's defense. So why not go with the Jimmy Butler? Himmy himself to go over his PRA. Jabari Smith Jr. Absolutely, man. They've played Phoenix twice in the past 5 days, and they're playing them again. And each time he has hit over this PRA by a good bit, pretty comfortably. So he's hot right now, and let's hope the young man can, stay hot and grab that PRA again. LeBron James, let's see. Probably, I don't know if this is a back-to-back for him or not, but he's been putting some miles in lately on that old wagon of his, and I'm thinking that he'll, not be able to compete quite as hard, or even need to, because Denver's probably going to blow them out. I wouldn't say that, but I have him less than 41.5 PRA. I expect Anthony Davis to have to step up against Jokic, and I expect some of the other players that won't be guarded by Aaron Gordon or Michael Porter Jr. I think Aaron Gordon will be covering LeBron, and he does a fairly good job against LeBron. So he slows him down. He doesn't stop him, but he was going to slow him down enough to not hit this PRA, which I don't think LeBron usually hits this PRA. Then I have John Collins, another wagon prop. Going back to the well, 8.5 rebounds over. So hoping that Mr. John Collins can keep up his momentum there with that prop. All right, so those are the first 4 picks. We can go into some analysis with them if you'd like. So yeah, let's do that. All right, so PRA. So Jimmy, Jabari, and LeBron. Really quick, we can do that. Really quick. Jimmy, PRA. We're using our handy dandy tool, RotoWire. And Jimmy's PRA. Going against Utah. The pick'em sites and sports books have him going over. RotoWire has a nice fat under projection. A pretty sizable one too. So going against my tool RotoWire here on this one, which does happen every now and then. 68% hit rate for Jimmy Butler going over this, and 60% against his opponent. He does go over. Last 20, 60% as well. The last 10 and the last 5, he's been hitting this at 80% rate. So he's been back healthy and getting back into the games. So Miami's trying to turn it up just a little bit so they can get a good positioning for the playoffs. So I expect them to keep the motor up against Utah. They really want to win that game. You don't want to be losing to Utah when you're trying to push for the playoffs. So I expect Jimmy to keep his motor up and be able to hit this PRA versus the Utah Jazz, who I said small forward, shooting guard, those positions really seem to be able to take advantage of them. All right, so then we'll go to Jabari, PRA. Jabari's PRA, lots of blue here, so that's great. Like I said, he's hit this against the last couple of matchups very recently. And RotoWire has him at a fat 28.7 projection, 60% hit rate. Would like to see that. 33% rate against the opponent. But like I said, Terry Eason is out and will be out for an extended period of time. And Jabari Smith has been getting the benefits of getting a lot more minutes. So I expect and hope that to keep up. They've kind of let the leash off of Jabari, and he's proving that it's a good choice. So I like the young man and hope that he can keep that up. All right, next we've got Mr. LBJ. LeBron James. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm not used to typing that name in. LeBron's PRA is looking okay. Let's go to the screen. So we have the under. We got a lot of red here, so that's good for our under. 45% hit rate. They've got a nice projection of 38, so it's looking good there. If we look at the hit rates, 80% he has hit this in his last 5, so he's turning it up too. I think Denver's just a tougher team, and in each of those categories, they are like top 10 of not allowing the opponent to get those numbers. So, like I said, I like this one. All right, and so does RotoWire. And then the last one, we've got John Collins with his rebounds. So we'll check that out, Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins. All right, rebounds for John Collins. Lots of blue there. I like to see that with the sports books and pick'em sites. Prediction. They have him projected right at this mark on RotoWire, 77% hit rate. I did see some other centers that have gone up against Miami, and they have hit their rebounds props pretty easily. So, like I said, you can see here he's on a streak with these rebounds. So hopefully he keeps hitting those boards for us and doing some work in the paint, getting those boards. All right, so that shows you the reasoning why I really like these picks. As far as RotoWire goes, Jimmy Butler would have been the most suspect, but I explained why I like those picks. All right. Now we've got the next 4. Let me see how long. 17 minutes. So I try to keep it no more than 20 minutes. So I'll just give you these picks and not do any analysis. You can do that research yourself to see if you like these picks, but I've already done mine, and that's why I like them. So on the next 4, I've kind of just going to mix these things up. Basically, I've got the Jabari Smith Jr. prop and John Collins prop again. When I've added Tyler Hero's more than 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And I've added Terry Rozier's more than 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I really told you that the guard position can take advantage of what is that? Miami. Okay, so yeah, one without Jimmy Butler. So yeah, I think that someone's gonna have a good game. Just trying to find out who. And basically, I did a little mix here. So I took Jimmy Butler and LeBron out of this grouping and added these two. So basically, I have 6 picks here, and I've just mixed them up to all be with each other. So another 4-man prop here where I've mixed back in LeBron and Jimmy Butler and added them with Tyler Hero and Rozier. So, yeah, let's just hope that Miami goes off on Utah, but and it's not the opposite way around. But I have mixed this up around just to give myself some options here. Just some $5 bets on those, the hedge bets, basically, I will call them. This is the main one that I really like. All right. So there you are, and that's the one I went over. We got the promo code scrolling at the bottom. Use those to get a free month into our private Discord. The private Discord is $9.99 a month. The email scrolling at the bottom. Email Em DFS Picks Podcast at gmail.com if you want to get into the private Discord, and I will set you up. Otherwise, use the promo codes, screenshot the transaction, email that to me. I'll get you in the group. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and do what you do. Leave some comments if you've told us and you've been hitting. All right, I really appreciate it, guys. like I said, we'll be doing some new stuff on the channel as the year goes. I'll be on cam soon. You'll get to meet me, and we'll start doing some different types of things here. All right. Good talking to you. All right. Let's make it another good night. Blessings to everyone. Prayers and great wishes for your financial prosperity, and hoping these picks bring some good fortunes your way, as well as myself and the Cashman squad. All right. Peace and love, guys. See you in the next one.